Hi everyone, comic reviewer here. This time reviewing on the 1984 film Footloose. Now as you know, Footloose is meant to be a 1984 musical drama film which was meant to star Kevin Bacon in the iconic role as this teen rebel fighting against a sort of corrupt system to try and get dancing back into the small traditional town of Beaumont. And the best I can say about Footloose, it's a film that is average at best. So the film is meant to feature, Ren McCormick, who basically moves into a small traditional town of Beaumont, where, he mainly lives with his aunt and uncle, as well as his mum Ethel. And we kind of see how, after meeting Rev Shulman's daughter, Ariel, and slowly learning about the town that he lives in, he slowly starts to see that it has a list of bands and sort of contrabands that he slowly fights against. And I think the whole point of the film's message is about trying to make a difference for others and trying to get people to see reason, even if it is going to be a losing battle. And I think the point of Ren's character is that, he does want to kind of help these sort of people around him to understand that, we need to learn things the hard way. There are reasons why I think things like dancing, drinking, and all that are meant to help and moral and guide us. And I think the whole point of, Rev Shaw's character is like what I think most parents or the people who think they're sort of fighting against the system slowly have to understand that, kids, people, as well as themselves, have to learn things the hard way. And you can tell Rev Shaw wants to do things to try and protect his daughter Ariel and not emulate past mistakes that happened to one of his children a few years ago. But you kind of see how his wife, his daughter, do question him, and even Shaw has to slowly question if anything he once followed made any real sense. And I think it's like what I say. Sometimes, when you're someone like Ren, you want to fight against a system that might not always have been in the right. Oh, when there are people like Shaw who have to slowly realise that you might be in the right, or sometimes they might question the things they once followed, but have to slowly understand if the bans and that were really worth it. And I think the whole point of the film is another average run-of-the-mill story about, making a difference, fighting a system that clearly didn't really need to be needed, but it feels like one of those kind of bad boy rebel storylines, and it knows it has to be. But I think the whole film is actually not too bad, because, I think there are people in real life who do ban things for dumb and stupid reasons, and sometimes people do question if the bans were really worth it, because sometimes it is going to be done by people who think they're sort of in the right, they kind of do things without really thinking things through, or they kind of ban people for disagreeing with them, which clearly shows you how things can go too far, and how sometimes, you might also end up making things a lot worse. But I think the rest of the film feels like it's trying to tell an average mill basic storyline. Again, is Footloose enjoyable? Yes. Is it good? Sort of. But I think it definitely deserves thumbs in the middle. Kind of alright, kind of okay, but definitely not a great film, but definitely worth watching. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.